It would have been almost rude not to start today's breakfast with TNT with that same tap noise. This one. Face. Not happy. Okay. It's gone. Now a lot of you have also been moaning about the music I use. Series 1 was a classic. It's in the record books, that one. Season 2, I want to change it. Today, I'm going for a Jamaican reggae instrumental. Let's do this.
Drop it ancient future, the man them never give no Grammy to the kid. Can't feel no way though, music a play though, fry fish, bobby to me thing. Man celebrate life, happy me living. Man elevate height, rabbit in me scene. Man set the pace like graceful and fight for the first place prize. No bill for the work, man, happy do the drill. Happy technique, right, happy na the skill. May I hear about Shella, man, they a Coachella. Tell a little fellow say the bill. Tell a man, never do the thing like how Villa tell a band, cycle ready. Drop it 7 year rich and me no even never near this. Make the devil your strip can't box her in. No one ever wait this. Me tell you place this if you can't own your masters. Left the slave ship. Remember the first time me left me spaceship. Know what the issue, them soft like tissue. That's why them make the same. So me set the pace quick and make the place lift like 20 face lift. Make the bass kick and make the snare sick, no exit lane 6. Them can't catch it drive on me ab. Not even in a X5, take time, rent high. You coulda live inside of me and even Steph Curry can't catch it vibe on me up like.
Hey, what's going on, guys? TalkNorwichCity here, back for another Breakfast with TNT video. I hope you guys are doing fantastically well. As you can see, bacon and beans on brown bread today with a nice breakfast with TNT mug filled to the top with vitamin C fueled orange juice. I'm about to collect the news. I'm about to eat my breakfast. Catch you in a minute.
That only one when marathon run round. Your room puts like we like the compound run come.
So there we have it then, the bacon, the Danish smoked bacon. Yes, Danish bacon. It was slightly more smoky than normal. Them Danish people like their salts. Watch your blood pressure though, it's not good for you. And some beans. Actually, that breakfast isn't too bad. I'm starting to struggle with breakfast ideas. So every Breakfast with TNT video, I want you guys to put your breakfast ideas down in the comment section and I might get onto it. Try and make it fairly healthy. I don't mind a couple of calories here and there, but let's try and keep it fairly healthy. Also, public service announcement. Breakfast with TNT mugs are now on sale. Yes, they're on sale. Links down in the description. Would really love you guys to go and get one. Not only does it help me out big time with funding the equipment and everything else and software and everything, but they're cool. They're cool mugs. They're £8 and you'll receive them within a week because I've got a load in stock. So yeah, that's cool. Anyway, let's get to the most important bits, the news. As you all know, it's the international break, the most boring time of any football season. I just hate the international break. I genuinely hate it. There's nothing to do. And you've got like the media just going, oh, should Wayne Rooney start? Oh, is Jordan Henderson good enough? I don't care. I genuinely don't care. If Wayne Rooney's not good enough, we're still going to beat Malta. You know, we could have started Ricky Van Wolfswinkel if he was English up front, and we would have still beaten Malta. Aaron Wilbraham, start him up front. We'll still beat Malta. Who cares if Wayne Rooney's good enough? I don't. Certainly don't. Anyway, I do care about this. It is Norwich City defender Timm Klose suffers ankle injury. What? In Switzerland's World Cup win over Andorra. Switzerland beat Andorra 2-1 on Monday, which was yesterday. Yes, it was yesterday. But he was forced off at half-time after rolling his ankle and will face medical assistance. And the medical staff at Norwich will be looking at him in terms of this weekend's game. But it says here, according to the EDP, he's a major doubt. Yes, he is a major doubt going into the game at the weekend, which is just not good news. That's just not what you want. And it's just so pointless, these international breaks. because we've got a massive season anyway, where you play pretty much 3 games a week, you would expect this break to just be a break instead of players flying in like across Europe to go and play for their country. Andorra, I mean, I'm pretty sure Switzerland could beat Andorra without Timm Klose. I'm pretty sure as well that the Swiss manager said that he doesn't want to play Timm Klose for Switzerland the amount of time if he's at Norwich City. What a hypocrite. Bloody Timm Klose and Switzerland. Next one, unhappy. Kyle Lafferty labels Norwich City spell toughest of his career. It says here that it's probably the toughest of my career, said Lafferty. I want to play as many games for Northern Ireland as I can. With not starting, I'm always going to be disappointed. I have respect for my teammates and the decision of the manager. If he says I'm not fit enough, if he sees I'm going to be better for the team playing 30 minutes and not starting, I have to respect that. And it's basically saying that him not starting at Norwich City is impacting his time with Northern Ireland. We all know Kyle Lafferty loves playing for his country and he's been successful for his country. 9 goals in his last 11 games for Northern Ireland, which is quite some record, admittedly, against very poor teams. And he scored 2 on, was it Sunday or Monday against San Marino after only being on for 30 minutes. But, you know, Kyle Lafferty's such a weird one. I don't think his situation's going to change at Norwich City. We've got better players ahead of him, probably with better attitudes. And if Alex Neil doesn't like him, he doesn't like him. I'm positive that Kyle Lafferty would have been offered a loan out somewhere or even a permanent move out somewhere. But whether other clubs didn't want him or he didn't want to leave, that's his fault. For 1, maybe not being good enough, or for 2, not leaving. Now, I don't know if he was offered that, but I'm pretty damn sure that he would have been. So it sounds harsh, but I don't really have much sympathy for Kyle Lafferty. He's still... he should be proven to O'Neill in training that he's good enough, and he's obviously not. So next one, a bit more positive. Josh Murphy sets the bar high at Norwich City. It says here, Josh Murphy is under no illusions he has to keep impressing Alex Neil to stand any chance of starring in Norwich City's Championship promotion surge. It basically goes on here about talking about his loan deal at MK Dons. I loved every minute at MK. They gave me a lot. The boys were great and the management was awesome as well. It gave me the experience I needed to come back into this Norwich first team and kick on, which is interesting because I always look at loan deals. Some of them go well, some of them go poorly. I'm really liking the look of Maddison at Aberdeen at the moment. On the other hand, you had Carlton Morris at Hamilton last year that didn't really work out. He never really progressed. You've had other loan deals in the past that haven't really worked, but it seems here that Josh and Jacob Murphy, their loan deals, have really, really helped them out. And Josh Murphy was playing Championship football last year, you know, let's not forget that. So, you know, he's had that experience at a lesser club in MK Dons, and now he's able to come into Norwich City and do really well. The same with Jacob, he was at Coventry. Admittedly, they were in League One, but they were doing good things at that time. They had some really good players. They had Maddison, obviously, Murphy. They had the Armstrong guy from Newcastle. They were doing well in League One. So it's good to see the Murphys coming through. And I was speaking to someone yesterday. I did a little interview for a Brentford fanzine, and they were saying, you know, what has been the key to your success this year, to your good start. And I basically said that the introduction of youngsters. Jacob and Josh Murphy have just breathed a breath of fresh air into this team. Without them, I think the morale would be lower. We'd certainly have scored a lot less goals, and the success wouldn't have been good enough. Of course, our wins and things do lie on other players, but Jacob and Josh Murphy have been key factors of that, and that's absolutely fantastic to see. And finally, I just wanted to talk about this spiked ball video. You know, the one with the goalkeepers. I'm sure you've all seen it. I think it's got like 2 million views on Facebook now. Basically, Norwich City account uploaded it. I think it was early Saturday morning, and it went viral. Everywhere's talking about it, and it's so good. If you haven't seen it, go and check it out on the Norwich City Facebook page. But it's basically, you've got 2 pairs of goalkeepers. We had Dean Kiley, the goalkeeper coach, and Ben Killip up against, I think it was John Ruddy and Paul Jones. And you've got to like smash it into the trampoline and try and keep it up. And the team who get it on the floor without the other team getting it back wins the game. It was so epic, and they had like an incredible drone. The cinematics were beautiful, the music was great, and it was just really good. So massive props to to the Norwich City media team for smashing that one out of the park. So really good stuff there, and it's good to see that the Norwich keeper's been put through their paces. Anyway, that's today's news. Don't forget, you can go and get yourself a Breakfast with TNC mug. These are limited edition. There's only 35 of them made, and also I'm going to be chucking in 10 free Norwich City stickers for the first 20 orders. So get them quick because they're going to start fast, that's for sure. Let me know on the breakfast what do you think, the beans and the Danish bacon on brown bread. Let me know. Thanks very much for watching, and I will see you very soon. Peace out.